Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live! Woo! Now, I understand that there was no sound in the beginning, thanks to the person who pointed that out. For some reason, Wirecast won't save my settings. Did I not already give you $1,000, Wirecast? You can't save my settings? Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dana Williams. Hey. And Jeff Sills standing by in the newsroom. Dana, what is up? What's new?
Man, let me tell you, there's so much that has been going on in my life, man.
Yeah?
It's
like
been
what?
Pretty amazing.
Like what? Like what? Tell me.
Well, you know, last week I was out of town, of course.
Uh-huh.
And I went all the way to Oregon.
Oregon?
No, where'd I go? Lewiston, Idaho, and Rochester, Washington is where I went.
Cool. You've been all over the place.
Oh, yeah, man. We had bus trouble.
Not bus trouble.
Oh, yeah. And the bus threw the entire rear end out.
Oh, I hate it when my rear end gets thrown out.
When your rear end goes out, man,
there's nothing that's going to fix that. But for those who don't know, if you're new, Dana Williams is in a band called Diamond Rio. He lives in Nashville. He's a great, big, huge country music legend, superstar, and he's very generously donating his time to this little drone venture show that we're doing. And we thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yes. Now, there's a lot of prizes to be won today, including this hunk of poo drone. I hate it, but you can win it and take it off my hands because I don't ever want to see it again. Did I sell it? Did I sell that properly?
I guess I'm done with my escapades. Is that how that works?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was running out of the cool music bed. Did you have more escapades? Because we got our sponsor really quick. Let me go ahead and play our sponsor, and then we'll get back to the escapades. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Cadillac of processed meat. It's pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat.
Dun, 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 dun.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go.
All right.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the
Cadillac of processed meat.
Yeah. All right. And now back to escapades.
That's always a highlight, isn't it?
It is. Oh, thank you, Philip, for the $10 super chat. Starting to show off, right? Thank you. Yes, super chat is open.
Anyway, I take my drone out, and I put it on the bus so that it gets out there early, and it's waiting on me because we flew out there to meet the bus.
Right.
If I get out there to one of the most beautiful spots ever in Idaho, and we have bus trouble, and the bus takes off and goes to a shop.
Okay.
And I have nothing. And where is the drone? It's at the shop.
Oh.
Where I'm 15, 20 miles away. So I missed that opportunity. Then I get to Washington, and I'll be, if the bus didn't drop us off and head straight to another shop, and they took us to the airport, and I ain't seen my drone since.
Your drone's your Mavic Air is gone?
No, it's not gone. It's on the bus, which is still in Seattle trying to get fixed.
So,
golly, you want to talk about frustrating?
Now hold on a second. In order of importance, what's more important, your drone or your cell phone? Yeah, see how you wavered there?
I guess cell phone.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, you can't call your wife or your kids on your Mavic Air, but if it was your cell phone, you'd probably find a way to have that. When you drive back or go back to the shop and get it, right?
You'd think send somebody, or they'd be mailing it to me or something.
Yeah. Do you think you'd have the drone mailed? By the way, thank you, I Am Wedge, very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Didn't want to ignore you there.
It's incredibly frustrating is what it is.
Yeah. And by the way, I Am Wedge just got the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0, not Phantom 5.
really?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So.
Right.
Yeah, you remember the last one he had went swimming. The last
Yes,
Phantom.
dude.
So he bought the 2.0, and I guess we'll hear from him about whether or not he likes that. But now it's time to head over into the newsroom and check in with Jeff Sills.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
And now in the newsroom with all the news you never want to know about drones, it's Jeff Sills. What's up, buddy?
Not too much, sir. How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm
man.
all right. By the way, just to let you know, this just in.
Laurel, 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 Laurel.
Laurel who, man?
Dana, have you heard about that?
I heard a little bit about it. I listened to you. I watched the video you did, and I don't understand what the issue is.
What are you hearing?
Laurel, Laurel, Laurel.
What do you hear that saying?
Right there, I'm hearing Laurel.
Right, okay. And so what I did was just a quick aside, and we'll get right back to the news. Jeff, I know he's shaking his head. He's like, what, this again? But I took it and I incrementally lowered it, and I hear Laurel, Laurel, Yanni. See if you do too. Listen.
Laurel, Laurel, Laurel.
I hear yimmy, yimmy, yimmy. That's what I hear.
All right. Well, you know what? Before we move on, we've got to settle this. And I think the smartest person on the show needs to settle this, and that would be Alexa. Alexa, is it Laurel or Yanni?
It is saying Laurel.
Of course it is. There it is. It's settled. It is settled.
If you don't hear it saying Laurel, you're crazy.
That's right. That's right. I agree with you, Alexa. That's right.
If you hear it saying Yanni, then you need to be medicated.
I agree with that. It's not saying Yanni, it's saying Laurel.
Here's an idea.
Yeah, what is it?
Whatever Ken says goes.
That's right.
If Ken thinks it says Laurel,
Yeah.
then by God it is Laurel.
By God, it is there, Alexa.
Now can we be done with this damn thing?
Yes.
I'm playing Mahjong with Siri.
Okay. She's got to go play Mahjong with Siri.
Say Yanni, and it does not say Laurel. It says Yimmy,
No, it doesn't.
and that's all there is to it.
And now back to the newsroom with Jeff.
I can't believe we're talking about that stuff.
We're not. We're talking about
Great.
drone news
Okay.
now. Yeah.
All right, so I keep my promises. I've been following along with a lot of the stories that I've reported in the past, and we did have an update for a previous one. The celebrity in New Zealand, Rod Vaughn, who crashed his plane claiming that he collided with a drone, has a new twist. The Civil Aviation Authority there, the NZCAA, is about to release a report explaining that his Aero Cub had a crack in the windshield prior to the accident that they knew about. They had even gone to the point of ordering a new one.
Oh.
So their indications currently are is that it was not a drone strike, but a failure and a broken windshield.
Win-win. Win for the drone community. We were being vilified
Abs-
for no reason.
I got to tell you, Jeff. Every week I enjoy who is going to be on your computer.
Yeah.
That's always good, man.
Yeah.
Well, I got to keep you on your toes. You
Yeah.
know, I got a bunch of newsmen. So.
It's good stuff.
So next in the news would be NASA has decided that they want to get into the drone business by sending a drone to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah. Mars drone. Drones
actually
in
developed-
space.
Yeah.
They've developed a helicopter type drone that they will be able to fly remotely on the Mars surface that will interact with the existing Mars lunar excursion models that are there, or excuse me, the Mars excursion models that are there. The nice thing about this is that it will allow them to be able to travel farther, see more of the landscape, and be able to take photographs from an aerial perspective that will help them determine, things that they're looking for, whether it be water, etc.
Yeah, now this is really, really a cool thing. And you have to remember that every little instruction they give to any kind of device on Mars takes like 8 minutes to get there. Imagine if your drone had an 8-minute lag. Can you imagine? And not to mention that the atmosphere there is so much thinner that that thing's got to be spinning at like a gazillion RPMs.
Two controls and my battery is dead.
Yeah. I think.
Not to mention, I mean, I don't understand how they do this in 400 feet. I mean,
yeah. Mars is going to be a lot higher than 400
Way
AGL. Yeah.
So what a ticket that's going to be, right?
That's going to
there,
take.
man.
I bet this puppy's nuclear, or as someone once said, nuclear.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Obviously, for my concern is the beyond visual flight rules that they're going to be doing.
Another one, yes.
Your visual observer's back on Earth, like I don't see it anymore.
I'm the telescope.
Yeah.
So the landscape, of course, that they're going to film is going to be pretty impressive. To add to that, there's some video footage on the aftermath of the Hawaiian volcanoes.
Oh my gosh!
Now that the volcanoes have kind of calmed down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, this is incredible.
Visuals.
This is
they
incredible.
got some great video.
Look at this, and you know it's still freaking hot as heck. Wow.
Son.
That's going to be. I mean, that's road closed for whatever. I mean, what do you do about that? The road that
You just
you
pave
build
over it, I guess.
You pave over it, build a bridge, just go around it, say screw it, move back to the mainland. I don't know. What do you do? That's horrible. Such a disaster. But a cool demonstration of Mother Nature. Wow.
The swath is really what is amazing to me is just the width of that lava slide.
Yeah, look.
It's just immense.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah,
You see, you know, that's more dangerous than flying over water. If you fly over water, I mean, you might be able to.
Some kind of thermal going on right there, man.
Yeah. You might be able to send a diver to get your drone back, but there it just poof.
You go down in that and see it.
That's it.
Yeah. So also in the news, well, I guess it's not really news, but it's something that I found interesting is that, you know, with drones coming into the industry, we keep hearing, and I've been able to report many times on all the new innovative ways that they've come up to use drones. And so one of the ones that I saw recently that I thought was great was private investigators are starting to get into the drone usage. So the industry for them is fairly lucrative as well.
I have a friend who is a private investigator. I've actually worked on a few cases for him. This is pre-drone days. It's a lot of waiting around in cars. It's not like you see in the movies. It's like two smelly dudes hanging out in a car having a fart contest until they see, you know, some dude in his underwear leaving some dude's wife's house. Then you try to get some pictures with a shaky night vision camera. It's not glamorous at all.
Isn't all their names Mannix?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, now I know Jeff's got a story that has a lot of camels in it.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. When I saw this the first time, I just knew that I had to share it with Ken.
Yeah.
So they decided that they were going to film camel racing.
Yeah.
And the perspective that they got on this was really impressive. I thought it was humorous that not only were the camels racing along, and of course they're doing this in a completely straight line. There's none of this oval stuff, but you have literally hundreds of people chasing after the camels in these cars.
I got to tell you though, no trees, no power lines. Why isn't he flying backwards in front of them to get that angle? That's what I'm saying. It's a missed opportunity, but I mean,
Really is, isn't it?
I mean, camel races, and then I guess all those people in the cars are the camel owners racing along. I don't know how it works.
Fast they were going.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
I personally was looking for that side, pan shot.
Yeah.
That would have been great too.
And now the last story.
Yeah, the last but not least. I always save the good one for last.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves DJI. DJI is building a new headquarters in Shenzhen, China.
Mm-hmm.
a video from the architects that are working on designing this new building has been released, and show just how magnificent this building is going to be. I mean, they are really, really going all out with this.
Yeah, it's a real demonstration of how filthy rich DJI is. I mean, look at this, not one idea. The architect didn't say no to any of their ideas, clearly. Hey, let's have a room full of drones, and they fly up through the ceiling, and then we'll have a building shaped like a Jenga tower. It'll be great. Okay, it's going to cost you.
The killer one for me wasn't the rooms where you could fly out of the ceiling and stuff. The killer one for me was at the very end, when I guess the air bridge between the two buildings is used as
here we go. Yeah, here we go. This is it. This is what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Used as a what?
Well, as a launch point.
Oh, launch point, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
That's a pretty cool video, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now hold on a second. Hold on a cotton picking second. Stop the show. Let me play that video again. There was a little part of there that I didn't notice. See if you notice it this time. It went by pretty quickly. Let's see if you notice. Okay, DJI, right? Okay. Oh yeah. See, now this is the part I didn't see that the first time. Okay. All right, the regular room again. Okay, this is unusual. It's like different the second time. This is what we just watched, right?
I don't recall that part.
No, you don't?
No, not the red part.
That is weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's almost like that 1984 Apple commercial for the Macintosh. Weird.
Amazingly similar.
Is Big Brother DJI watching you? Maybe that's what they're saying with this. I don't know. No, what happened there?
Yeah, logos are changing.
Yeah.
Well, DJI has got a long-running alliance with Apple, and they have for quite some time. What interests me right now is that they're also saddling up with Microsoft this year, and they're working on a lot of automated applications for the Microsoft side of the fence, using the cloud, cloud environment that Microsoft has in place. There's a couple of videos floating around on the web right now where they show off Mavics. Mavic Air is actually flying over targets using this technology and being able to detect imperfections in pipelines and stuff. It's really
yeah. I mean, DJI. Who wouldn't want to be Apple? You know what I mean? If you're a big corporation, like who wouldn't want to emulate them? And I think that's what DJI is doing.
Yeah.
But anyway, by the way, speaking of DJI, I've got some leaked photos of what is supposedly the Phantom 5.
Really?
Let's see. Yeah, here I got some information. The Phantom 5 drone is allegedly featured in 2 newly leaked images. This is one of them right here. So feast your eyes, because I think this is actually kind of legit. The images in the most recent leak, however, include the full drone lenses, controllers. Shows the same camera featured in the last leak, and then there's the camera with the lens right here. That is cool. It's detachable, like on a DSLR. That is cool. Isn't that cool? Thoughts, fellers?
50 millimeter. Is that what that said?
It said the sources say 4 f2.8 lenses will be available: 15 millimeter, 24 millimeter, 35 millimeter, and 50 millimeter.
50, yeah.
And that looks like it would be the 50.
Yeah, that's the 50. There,
But
yeah.
And what makes you guess that they're going to do the same thing they would do with the X7, where each one of those lenses is a separate purchase?
Oh, count on
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Yeah, you're not going to get a beer cooler with a bunch of cool lenses in it. They're going to be like $300, $400 a piece.
And then you're going to be buying Polar Pro lens covers for each one of those different.
I will do it. I will do it. That looks really cool. By the way, things that look really cool. The next viewer compilation will be, and did we even mention the guest? I'm sorry, all this went by. I didn't even mention the guest. Ken, the original Dobo, standing by. We'll talk to him in about 10 minutes. He's going to be the guest tonight. He's that guy that made the video for me to ask me to be on the show in Writing in the Sand, and a lady kept walking over it, and he was upset. So he'll be on the show tonight. So that worked. You can also send a $1,000 super chat if you want to be on the show. That's always an option.
Cash.
Cash works. Okay, not really. So let's see. There was something I wanted to show. Oh, yes. The next viewer compilation will be stacks. Dana, you know how I like me the stacks.
Oh, don't I too?
Yes, sir, indeed. And what is your, of all the stack videos that we've done, what is your favorite? I think I know.
Oh, man. As far as stack video, you know it's over there right out of Knoxville, man.
God. Oh, the TVA?
Yeah.
Really? I would have thought you would have said the abandoned nuclear power plant.
Golly, yeah. Well, I wasn't thinking about in that realm, but
that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was for sure my favorite.
And to save everyone the trouble of scrolling back, because I know it's so hard to scroll back through my videos. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to check out the entire video. But let's go back and reminisce as we turn back the sands of time and enjoy this little bit of one of my favorite stacks I've ever filmed. Jeff, you've seen this, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
I remember filming this, and then as it filled the screen, I was like, oh God, I knew I got something special. And I was like, whoa, you get that special feeling in your gut, you know?
Oh, yeah. This was amazing footage. When you did this, I was really blown away.
Check it out. Listen.
On the left. Yep.
Oh my God! What is happening? No! Yes! What's that, Dana?
I just can't tell you how big that thing was.
Oh, it's so huge. This doesn't even do it justice.
No, it don't. You just, when we were standing there, golly, it was huge.
That little walkway there, you know.
Yeah.
That kind of shows you the scale of the thing. And there were so many birds flying around.
Birds flying all over the place.
Oh, that was a good day, wasn't it?
That was a good day.
Yeah. So if you want to send your stack video for the next viewer compilation, go ahead and send it to this, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. That's KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. All right, come on. There you go. So, Jeff, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you very much for the news.
And as always, remember, the news stories that didn't make the cut this evening are available in the PDF file in the link below.
That's right. There is a link to the rest of the unused news. So,
Yes,
and bye to you, sir.
See you, pal.
All right. All right. It's just us cool people now.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right. So we got just enough time, Dana. Just enough time before we bring in Ken, the original Dobo, for some wonderful peeling videos.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
For those who don't know, Dana doesn't like taking the plastic off of his new electronic-y things. In fact, he will now show us an example of that. This is a hard drive. How long have you had that?
All years.
Oh my gosh.
Me too. I think it's dead. I think it died.
Oh, well, it's time to peel it then.
No.
Do it, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Protect it.
boys and girls, Dana will now peel his hard drive for you, for your viewing entertainment. Here he is, all you.
Pushing me. You push.
Pressure, peer pressure. Do it. Do it. We can give everybody a chance. Do it.
See some video. Roll the video.
Okay. I forget the names because I had them already last week, but anyway, here's the first peeling video for you, Dana.
Hello, Ken. Hello, Dana. Zathros here with a very special peel for Dana.
Not a Drobo.
Oh.
I hope you enjoy this.
Wow. How's that feel, Dana? I mean, that protective covering should have stayed on there forever.
I mean, at least till it died.
He's got 2 cameras going for you. This is a 2-camera shot of a peel.
Thank you. You notice how they do it so slow? He could have just ripped it off like a scab, man.
Yeah, well, that's for your benefit. People know. People like making you wince.
I need a Drobo.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, so you ready for another one? Prepare
Yeah,
mentally
absolutely.
prepare yourself for another one.
I'm ready.
All right, here you go. For Dana, the peeling. Get
Oh.
that peeling feeling.
It's definitely. Oh, I can.
What is that? Oh, it's a printer.
Yeah. A lot of peeling to be done.
Yeah.
Here.
Now you can't leave the plastic on.
Oh,
You can't. Dana, if you had this printer, you wouldn't leave the plastic on, would you?
you could. You couldn't.
You
on
couldn't.
That.
No, that's
You-
not
you-
practical. I love the
Well-
music.
This is with aggression.
Yeah. You take that, Dana. You take that peel. I could have a whole
Oh,
I could have a whole channel of just a peeling channel. How many subscribers do you think I get with just a peeling channel from these videos?
I love that music, man.
Nice, nice. Okay, I got 2 more if you can stomach it. Let's see. Here's the next one for you.
Alright, Dana, this one's just for you.
Aw, does that make you miss your little baby?
We'll see.
Oh, we got some sexy music going. Yeah.
Didn't you take them off of mine?
I did.
Like you-
Yeah, I took that. You left them on there for me. That's nice of you. You're a good friend.
Stickers aren't as bad as the other ones.
See, now the ones on the batteries, you can't leave
Yeah,
them.
you got to take them off because it
Right.
might overheat or something.
I don't know why they put the plastic on the hind legs of it. I don't know why that would be.
It don't make any sense.
It doesn't.
If he's going to see that. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. There's got to be some. I mean, it's kind of satisfying taking off all the stickers on a new gizmo. For most people, but not for Dana.
Most, yeah.
Yeah.
Stickers doesn't really bother me. It's I love the
A little golf clap.
a little golf clap.
Yeah.
there.
All right. Now the last one. I think I saved the best for last. I think.
I can.
Oh yeah.
I thought you'd really appreciate. I just got this new Phantom case, and well.
Oh, look at
it's
that.
Plastic.
Oh, Phantom case.
That. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
Yeah.
Little extra tug at the end there. Nice and clean.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, everybody,
Too much.
for sending in your peeling videos. Now, Dana, we've been doing a lot of peeling videos, and I still get them. Even though, I mean, it's been a while. But if you want to send yours in, you can go ahead and do that at KenHeronUpload@gmail.com, because I still, to this day, I love the look on Dana's face as you peel your stuff. All right. So it is time to bring in the original Dobo. Not the
Not the fake one.
not the
this is
fake
original.
one. Yeah, not the copy. This is the original.
Okay.
All right. This is the part of the show where Dana just kind of leaves me swinging here. It's what are you doing, man? What are you doing to me? See, because I want to take this off, and I don't want anybody to see his last name.
He has to go all through his contacts, and the
Yep.
problem is he don't know their real name.
Oh, I don't.
He knows their YouTube name.
No, I think I got it this time. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Wait.
No.
See that face? How he is.
Oh, son of a gun.
Intensely digging for a name.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, what happened?
I just hope. Well, I don't really know who this is. We'll see who it is.
You stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it.
There it is. I saw it.
Did you? No, that wasn't it. Okay, now I'm scrolling now. There's got to be a better way.
Scroll, man.
Okay, here we go. All right. Oh my gosh. Fingers
There
crossed.
it is.
Hey! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ken, the original Dobo. Do you like to be called Dobo or Ken?
Whatever floats your boat. Adobo works.
How about Kenbo?
We can combine the two and make a whole new channel.
So, hey, welcome to the show, and thanks for, man, look at that. You got a whole mood thing happening over there.
Yeah, I know. I have a thing about pink and purple. I don't know.
I tell you what, man. I mean, that
Feels
is.
You got
That
lots
is.
of cool stuff to look at back here. Batman and Superman and Bubbles and is that a 3D printer back here?
No, I wish. I had a really deprived childhood, so.
Can you raise up your baby seat a little bit higher? There we go.
I can sit up higher if that helps for you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So,
hey man, you wouldn't believe the Supermans and the stuff I got in the bigger room over here, man. I'm right there with you, pal.
oh, that's right.
Just, throw it all in there and make a mashup of everything. That's sort of how it ended up.
Ken,
It's cluttered.
Ken, how do you feel about Batman? Be careful.
I don't know. I'm a Flash guy, so this is
Oh
like
no,
my
Dana.
superhero. Yeah.
Are you a Flash guy, Dana?
A Batman guy.
Who would win in a fight, Flash or Batman?
Oh, absolutely, the Flash. It doesn't matter how much money you have.
Oh,
Fastest guy in the room.
oh boy.
I know, we're already
All
off
right.
to a bad start.
In this corner, it's Dana and Batman. In that corner, it's Ken and Flash. Who will win? Fisticuffs. All right.
Ken and Flash.
So what do you got? What do you got on your channel other than cool mood lighting? Why should people? By the way, Lloyd Mendenhall, the grumpy vlogger, thank you very much for the super chat.
Hey, Sky Stories.
Just kicking back at my cabin and enjoying you guys. Sky Story Studio, $2. Thank you very much. Hey Ken, Dana, and Dobo, good to see you all. Thanks. So now back to you, sir. You made a wonderful video with drawing in the sand.
I did.
And that is usually reserved for marriage proposals or rescue attempts. It either says marry me or help get me off this island, not Ken, I want to be on your show, but I like your style.
I had to write it over twice because I started right in "Marry Me, Ken," but then I was like, "Wait, where am I going with this?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold it, brother, hold it.
I gotta reel it back. So yeah, it was good until everybody kept walking in the sand, and it was just ridiculous. You draw something in the sand, and they will come.
That is funny. I like that part.
ridiculous.
But anyway, thanks for doing that. Thanks for being so interested in being on the show. And now that you're here, tell everybody about yourself and your channel and what you do.
So I do basically phones, drones, and tech. Everything from phone tech, tech like computers, drone-related technology as well. I got into drones about 2 years ago. It was an addiction. I started out with a Parrot Bebop, and I wrecked it. Bought another one, wrecked that one, bought another one. So I have a bad habit of wrecking and losing things, and my wife loves it. She finds it to be a very expensive hobby that keeps me out of her hair. So.
Oh, okay. Does your wife play with you with the drones?
No, she'd rather not, because usually if I'm out there, something happens, it's like, everybody's got their head down quiet. What am I gonna do? Because I just came back one drone less, so they leave me alone with the toys.
I gotta come home extremely sad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a lot of mourning, a lot of pouting.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, there is no one who has a wife that is less interested in drones than Dana's wife.
Really? That's the perfect, wife. They don't know anything about it. They don't know what they cost, if you think of it like that.
Oh, that's no. She does know what they cost.
Oh gosh, well, you're screwed.
But she don't want to know anything else, and doesn't. Man, just I'm out. You guys have fun.
I literally I have to hide my Amazon account from her. So
yeah.
By the way, a couple people have been asking about razzmatazz. I've missed razzmatazz. I don't want to push my luck. We got 2 people on Skype. So far, so good as far as bandwidth. So if there's any problems with the razzmatazz, you guys let me know in the chat. But I like it, and I'm glad it's back. So what? All right, what is?
I like it.
Ken, what is your favorite drone? And do you have any interest in the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0?
I don't. I was actually sort of appalled that they would go that route. With the 2.0. I don't know. It didn't tickle me. It's sort of boring. But my favorite drone right now, if I had to choose one, Mavic Air. I think it's like the perfect sweet spot.
Come on, baby.
As of right now. See, we can't agree on superheroes, but we'll agree on the drone.
There you go.
But yeah, the Mavic Air is probably my favorite drone right now. Just from it's portable. You can just sort of take it wherever you go, and it's sort of handy.
That's true.
What I want out of a drone.
It is very handy. I follow the camera, and if I was really following the camera to the nth degree, I'd have an Inspire 2. But the Phantom for me is the perfect size, and the camera is great. Now, if the Phantom 5, supposedly pictured here, came out tomorrow, would you get it?
I don't know. I hate to say it. I'm sort of team orange with things. I'm really still holding out hope that the Evo will launch. Maybe when I blink my eyes, I wake up in the morning and I can, give them my hard-earned money. That's sort of what I'm holding out for.
How many drones do you have?
Right now, 3. We've got a Mavic Air, the Spark, and the Phantom 4. So I have a lot of DJI products. It's not that I'm not unhappy with them. It's just I just like orange. It's just a shiny new color, and it's foldable, and it's sort of a little bit bigger than the Air, and I think it'd probably do a little bit better with the wind and just overall stability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's your plan, is to get the Evo.
That's my plan. If it comes out, it comes out, but that's definitely my plan. The 2.0 is great, but I just can't see spending the money on props. I'll buy the props for the Phantom though.
Yeah,
when those become available.
Yeah,
I think that's worth it.
I think that's what most people that already have a Phantom platform will do. So what can you tell us about the Evo? What do you know about it as far as features?
Oh gosh, well, it's not going to be like a Mavic killer of any sort. I think it'll be pretty much right on par with what DJI's offerings are. I think it'll just sort of put something else out there that people can go to. Another brand that people will be able to gravitate towards. I said it, I put out a video today that, Autel needs to succeed with this drone. They need to do well, and people, whether you're a fan of DJI or you're a fan of whatever brand you gravitate towards, you need to hope that they do well, because we need competition. We don't have any competition. It's not like a phone game or in the computers, I compared it to AMD and Intel. We don't have a competitor that's really scaring DJI right now, and that's a problem. It's not good for consumers as a whole.
No, you're right about that. All right, I have to ask your opinion about this. I definitely have one. But someone sent me this video. I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it. But apparently they did it. Tell me what you think about this. Have you seen this? Some idiot is washing his Phantom 4 in the sink. I don't know why this would be. He's got an expensive watch on, so clearly maybe he lives somewhere.
I don't understand.
Right down in the chamber.
Right down in there. What a moron. What an idiot. What a fool.
The only thing I could think of is maybe insurance claim. I don't know, but I don't know why you would film that.
Maybe it was already trashed.
Maybe. That's terrible to see.
Just for the shock value. Yeah, these guys that are, these YouTubers that have millions of viewers and subscribers and everything, and they'll buy a drone I saw one
Oh, yeah.
a while ago. It must have been a year or two ago. Some idiots bought a Phantom 4, brand new, and then filled a pool up with Coke and then just smashed it into the pool filled with Coke for no reason. And the thing got like 10 million views. And
Yeah, they made it back. They made the cost.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Yeah.
But it's yeah. I've seen that. I think that was Tech Racks that actually did that. I think I saw that video.
Yeah, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. Oh.
Hey, man,
Yeah, definitely.
I got to tell you, the Evo looks good, man. It looks. I'm looking at it right now. It does.
Looks phenomenal. It
looks pretty cool.
It's just got to launch. We just need a purchase button. We don't even have that. So.
By the way, Drone Bum, thank you so much. And 400 AGL Mel. Hey Mel, late fee. We don't charge a late fee, but you can watch this anytime you want. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. So where are you? Where are you right now in the world?
I am just north of Tampa, Florida, actually.
Okay.
So not too far from Bill the Drone Reviewer, actually.
Oh, that's right.
We're sort of all in the same area.
Okay.
I haven't got a chance to meet up with him yet, but hopefully soon, one day, we'll maybe go fly together.
What was your first drone? What got you into interested in the whole drone thing?
Parrot Bebop was actually my first drone. I think it was my brother had one, and I saw it. I was like, and at the time I couldn't afford anything, great. So I was like, well, I'll just get this. I'll learn on it, and that's exactly what I did. I learned. I crashed it a lot of times, and then after I got a little more cash saved up, I bought the Phantom 3 Standard, I think it was, and then I bought a Altel X-Star. So, and then I had that up until the Phantom 4, and then after that, it just sort of snowballed, and it was like drone purchase after drone purchase.
And have you kept all of them?
I kept all of them except the X-Star. The X-Star stopped getting firmware updates, and it just couldn't keep up with the Phantom 4. So I can't fly them all. It would have made a really cool decoration on a wall, but
if you piled up all of your drones, how high of a pile would it be? One on top of another?
I don't know.
Taller
maybe
than you?
No, definitely not.
If it's taller than you, then that's grounds for divorce, and I would
I'm
side with
already
your
there.
wife on that.
I am already there. I promise you that.
All right.
I've got Google Wi-Fi, so when I hit a stream like this, we'll just turn off YouTube so they can't access it.
There, yeah. That'll work for sure.
Shadow banning her from things.
Yeah. Okay, so every week we try to do this segment called Would You Ride It? And I've got one today that looks promising. And I'll play it, and you guys decide whether or not you would ride it or not.
For sure fly to have its maiden voyage today. Super excited. We had a perfect takeoff. When it flies, it's exhilarating. I think for perspective, you need to know that this was FAA sanctioned. We have experimental airworthiness from the FAA. And to our knowledge, it's the first time it's happened. Yeah, baby! This is a piloted vehicle. Untethered, this is free flight. You'll notice these outriggers, we call them training wheels. They're just precautionary. This is a hybrid machine. And today in Cincinnati, we lifted off for the first time, and just a huge milestone for our company today. Yeah, and the comfort of the pilot inside, flying with one hand, it really is, it's everything we'd hoped.
It's a very nice aircraft. It's very well designed. It's cutting edge, state of the art. It's going to be very safe. It's going to be very reliable.
You can see it has 8 props, each directly attached to an electric motor. If one of those should fail, you can still land. It has a generator making the electricity for those motors, but if that generator should ever fail, you have 5 minutes of lithium battery to get down. If even all that should fail, we're going to have a ballistic parachute in there as well.
That's where I'm on board, the parachute.
All right. It got better. It was a little sketchy at first when they start talking about how it's exhilarating and it's doing one of these. I don't know.
Yeah. So please, in the chat, let me know if you would ride it.
I would ride it.
I think I might too.
If it could get me up, I would ride it.
Yeah. I would say as long as you're above where you could release the parachute, you'd have to be really high, I guess.
But how high do you have to be for the parachute to actually be effective, though? That's my thing.
Right, because you can die from 100 feet up, and the parachute would be like Sorry, I tried.
But you have 8 props though, so you're good.
Right, and you have a whole 5 minutes of spare battery to get down again.
I don't know. I'm still leery about all that. I saw that, what is it, the Yang, or I don't know. It's like going to be like the Uber in the air. Still really, really sketchy.
Yeah, but this is called the Surefly. How optimistic of a name is that?
Well, it's better than E-Hang.
Right, yeah.
I mean, E-Hang, I don't know.
Will
It's
it
not a good
fly?
name for an
Will it
aircraft.
fly? Sure, it'll fly. Surefly.
It'll
It's a
hang.
good name.
It'll hang.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I don't want to be. I want to be dying in an experimental aircraft. What, Dana?
Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
Trust me, it'll fly. Trust me.
Yeah, trust me.
Sure fly.
What's it going to take to put you in this weird quadcopter today?
Trust
Let me talk to my manager. I'm sure we can get you rust coating.
Yeah.
All right. So, I guess. Okay, I got one more little bit here that I want to share with you, Ken. I'm sure you're aware of all the firmware and everything that goes along with a DJI product.
Oh yeah.
I experienced something about a week ago when I went to check my firmware, and I'll share that with you. And you tell me if you've ever had chance to enjoy this.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen this screen before?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I had to hook up the drone directly to the tablet with the controller on because I kept getting errors from the DJI Assistant.
Huh.
And it was getting kind of frustrating. And I had to do this twice before it would start doing this.
Have you ever
And
ran
I
the
had to
app
reconnect the controller, rebind it to the drone.
Huh.
Anybody else
That
have
is
to go
pretty
through this? Just wondering. Kind of frustrating. Glad I
Weird.
finally figured it out, though. So apparently what it's doing is it's updating the firmware this way rather than through the DJI Assistant, which it should be able to figure out, but for some reason, no. Okay. Back to you, Ken. See, now Dana and I, we had this problem at your house that one time when your Phantom 4 wouldn't do anything with the DJI Assistant, and we reset factory presets and all of that, and it still wouldn't.
I've personally had a lot of trouble with the assistant, man. Just in several different things where it just won't. And I've updated that thing. I can't tell you how many times I've updated the assistant and just done everything, and boy, it just won't.
What are you guys using the assistant on? Because I always update mine on my Mac. Just connect it up to my MacBook
Okay.
and then run the update. And I had that failure one time when I first got my Phantom 4, and after that I just started using my MacBook. No more issues.
Yeah, we were both using PCs. Maybe it's a PC Mac thing.
I mean it's a possibility unless if, I don't know, something's cached incorrectly or something.
Mm.
I mean, so many possibilities. I just try a bunch of devices until one works, and
They are connected to Apple.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean,
apparently.
And that's why I use an iPad as a device for the app rather than any kind of Android device, because I tried to use an Android device and whatever version of Lollipop it was running at the time, and they just don't play well together. And I've never had a problem with the iPad running the Go app, but that's the only thing I use Mac for.
Have you ever had an iPad overheat on you or a device overheat while
Oh,
you're
yes.
using it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just had that happen a couple of days ago, and just the iPad blanked out right as I was getting ready to land it. It just shut off overheating.
Yeah, luckily, and we had that problem, Dana, at that dam. It was a damnedest problem. But luckily, it'll still fly without the app. By the way, if anybody didn't know that, you don't need the app running. You can just turn on the controller, turn on the drone. It will fly. You won't be able to see, but it will still fly. Did you know that, Ken?
I got a really nice Samsung.
I did.
Okay.
That it just would not work with my Phantom.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. That
Yeah,
big,
I
huge
ended up
one that
just-
was bigger than your head that you were trying to use.
Yeah, and I ended up just getting a little a little
miffed.
Yeah, iPad and miffed.
I wish they would let you choose whether or not it charges the device or not. I think a lot of the problem too is that it's charging that iPad as you're flying. I wish it wouldn't passively charge it and just let you choose whether or not that's something you wanted to do. That would help out with the heat anyways. With the
Oh,
lower
absolutely,
heat.
yeah.
No, I've contemplated Crystal Sky a little bit, but I just can't justify $600 for something I'll use maybe 2 times a week.
Yeah, I think Crystal Sky is really cool for those who just can't use goggles.
Yeah.
I don't know how, because there's 2 versions in there. One with like this many nits, and then a really expensive one with this many nits, and yeah.
It's interesting now. Drone Bum says he uses Android with Litchi app and never has a problem.
Well, I got to tell you, and Ken, maybe you can chime in on this. I got to wonder if you ever crash using
that's what I was gonna say.
a non-DJI app that they won't honor, DJI won't honor repairs.
So I think it's Air Maps now lets you connect and fly directly through their application. And one of the first things that happened when they announced this, I reached out to Air Maps and I said, hey, is this DJI approved? What happens if my drone crashes or has catastrophic failure while I'm using your application?
Right.
You know what sort of back-end or guarantees we have, and it was basically fly at your own risk is what they said. Nothing was endorsed by DJI from Air Maps.
Yeah, and
So,
it's interesting here. Jeff Baker saying that Crystal Sky is an Android system.
Yeah, it is. It is Android.
Huh.
But people say it works just as it's just as well as an iPad. But I mean, I think it's it's fine tuned obviously for DJI, but seems like an expensive gamble though. Anyways.
Well, before we let you go, I got 2 more questions.
Sure.
First question is, if you came up on a place where you wanted to film with the drone and you saw this, what would you do?
I probably wouldn't take off.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Depending on it, if there was more in there, I'd probably still rely on my application.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is at a location that I actually filmed pre-sign. Me and Gary filmed there. It was a big cement arch bridgeway. I forget where it was.
Private property or
no, it isn't. But this sign here, it doesn't look like it's city sanctioned. Like a stop sign that a mall or some mom and pop shop will put up just because they don't want people running through their parking lot. That doesn't look city sanctioned or even ticketable. That's just a hopeful sign that they hope will shoo people away. And I don't recommend it, but
something wrong with that sign though.
What is it?
If you look at it, it's not telling you can't fly a drone. Shouldn't that little circle be over the drone?
You're right.
I think you can fly. I think
You're
it's just
right.
saying no signs.
That's what it's saying. No signs.
No signs. But the drone is okay.
You're right. Drone's okay. Signs,
Drone's
no.
fine.
Yeah,
that's
can't
awesome.
bring signs in here.
Can't have a sign.
Yeah, I obeyed the sign, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any of my signs. Awesome. All right. All right. One more question, and then we'll let you go. And that question is, Ken, what do you hear?
Laurel. Laurel.
I knew it was coming.
Laurel. Laurel.
When you played it yesterday, I heard, and it was like going real fast. I heard hammy.
What?
I heard hammy. I heard hammy, and I immediately wanted Denny's for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play this one more time. This is me pitching it down.
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want ham.
Okay. It says
like yammy to me.
Yeah. Laurel. Laurel. Yammy.
I don't even know where this. I don't even know where this came from.
I don't either.
I don't know either.
Why did they do this?
But it is the bane of my existence. Okay. One more. What color is this dress? Okay. I'm just kidding. Forget it. Forget that. All right. Hey.
Green and purple.
Yeah. Thanks for being on the show. Hey, Ross Peterson, thank you so much. I use State Farm for drone insurance. $60 a year. That's great advice. Thank you very much for the super chat. Ken, thanks for being on the show, making time and dressing up your room to look all purple like.
Sure.
Purple rain.
Nice to meet you, Dana.
Purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Nobody singing along? Okay, fine.
No, nobody.
All right, awesome. Thank you, sir. And until we meet again, everybody, there's a link in the description. Please subscribe. How many subscribers you got right now?
Right now, today, 3,335.
Okay, let's help him break 4,000 tonight.
That would be awesome.
Okay. Thanks, man.
That's a good number. Have a good one, guys.
All right, see you later. All right. Well, that was nice.
What's his YouTube channel?
It's the OriginalDobo.
Oh, that is the channel. Okay.
Yeah, the OriginalDobo.
I thought
Yeah.
I'd already been on there.
So, man, it's coming up on an hour. You don't look tired. I got so much more show. So much more show, Dana. You got time to stick around for a minute?
For a little bit. There he is, right there.
Okay, cool. Because we got to give away this drone. Got to give away this drone. This is the GOOL-RC. Those Chinese, they know how to name drones, don't they? This is it's the Fly High 4000. It's the GOOL-RC, and I attempted to fly it earlier today, and I will share that video. Zach, my buddy Zach, helped me out, and then I'll be back right after this to tell you how to win. Enjoy. Oh, hi. I'm just flipping through here trying to figure out how to fly this thing.
Don't you just turn it on?
Yeah, you'd think, right? It'd be that easy. I tell you what, there's nothing in the instructions that tells you how to turn it on and fly it.
Well, of course not. You're reading it in Spanish.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just upside down.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here it says, must not be used as a toy. Even though clearly it's a toy.
Then what do you use it for?
Well, it's a precise scientific piece of photographic professional equipment, clearly, which is why it bends and twists like that in a professional manner. Anyway, so it's a toy, even though they claim it's not a toy. Still can't figure out how to turn it on. What I wanted to do was get this up in the air, because you can see that the propellers are caged, and that's a good thing. You know, if you're going to fly it inside, it'll be safe. It won't get caught.
That's pretty cool.
On the wall. Yeah. So, and what I wanted to do, Zach, and the reason why I have you here is I wanted to fly it directly into you to test the cage and to see if it would keep it from crashing or hurting you. But I can't get the darn thing flying. Let's try it one more time. Got a power button here. Turn that on. Turn this on. Now what usually happens is you just diddly fart around with this for a little bit. Okay?
Doesn't it gotta sync?
I think it just synced. I think so anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so then you just kind of get it going, right? Press buttons, it's beeping, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. This is where the phone goes. Maybe it takes an app, but I don't like using apps to fly toy drones. So I guess the only thing we can do is have me throw it at you and see if it hurts. You up for that?
We didn't discuss this in the contract.
Oh, no, we did. It's clearly in your contract there on page 70B.
I don't think so.
Okay, you ready, Zach? All right. Right there in the... What would you call that? Would you call that abs, beer belly, a Buddha? What would you call it?
It's a keg, man.
All right, right in the kegger. Here we go.
All right. Oh, my gosh!
Did it hurt?
Oh!
Oh, no. Well, hey, at least the drone's okay.
Oh!
Yeah? All right, cool. One more time, just to make sure.
Didn't feel a thing.
Okay, you're okay. Drone's okay. So if you want to win this highly scientific toy, here's Ken to show you how. All right. Now, wasn't that fun?
Man, I can't remember the last time I had that much fun.
You stop it. All right. So if you want to win this drone, now I'm sure it flies. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure that you'll have fun if you like little toy drones like that. So here's how you win, okay? First person in the chat, and you'll know this, Dana, because you mentioned it earlier in the show.
Oh.
First person in the chat who can properly identify the newsman that our Jeff Sills had on his computer.
Oh.
You knew who that was, right?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So first person to correctly identify who that newsman, and Jeff always has a different newsman on his computer next to him. And I'll be looking for that. As I remind you that all of the prizes that you won, if you don't get them, like eyes or hats or anything, please email me. Again, don't think you're bothering me. You're not. You're just reminding me because, hey, steel trap, this is not. So please remind me. If it didn't get to you, I do mailings. Probably it's not Les Nessman. No, it's not Mike Wallace. I do mailings probably every 2 weeks. If that was Barbara Walters, she's let herself go. Also, people are asking about the Energen A40 portable charging station. This thing. Next, I will give it another week to cook. Okay? This is a $500 thing, and we're gonna let it cook, get some more people involved. So, giving that away next week.
Well, that's something there now.
Yeah. So how?
It's not Walter Cronkite either.
It's not. No, it's not Edward R. Murrow either. It's not Dan Rather. No. Okay.
Not Howard Stern.
It's not Howard Stern. By the way, coming up next Thursday on Thursday Night Live is Bill Nichols. You know Bill Nichols.
Yeah, where's he been, man?
Yeah, he got a new studio, I think, and he's doing all right. He does very in-depth reviews of drones and accessories. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. I'll have to check on the winner later. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and... No, not that. Oh, yeah. I wanted to play just one video before, and these are kind of related. I have so much stuff up here. This is an abandoned bridge. This is drone video of the Ohio Electric Railroad Bridge, and this was sent by Jeremy Williams. This is really cool video. Viewer video of the week coming up. It was built in 1908 and is on the Roche de Boeuf, a historic Indian Council rock which was partially destroyed by bridge construction in Waterville, Ohio. This was sent in by Jeremy Williams. Beautimus. Would you walk across that, Dana?
I might.
Really? Okay.
It don't look. I mean, those parts that are falling, but.
Yeah, I mean, there's parts that are falling and could take you with it to your death, but
Yeah.
it is very scenic.
You know, other than that.
Other than that, sure. Thanks for sending that in. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So,
why is it that we love things like that? What is it about getting a drone? This is a wonderful question, I think. What is it about getting a drone that all of a sudden you start looking at stuff with different eyes?
It's true.
I know when you and I are driving around, we can spot it a mile off something. Hey, wait a minute, that looks cool.
Yeah.
And everybody else, if you don't have a drone, you don't even notice that stuff.
Yeah, you don't even understand. You look at the world completely differently.
It's totally. I didn't go to no school, no nothing, man. But boy, I got a drone and all the.
Yeah, like when we were those stacks, the TVA Kingston stacks.
Them a mile away going, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but before the drone, who would ever even have cared? Stacks, okay, I've seen them 100 times.
Smoke coming out of there. And
that's the thing with drones. They're pretty much at their peak now. any new fun gizmo toy that comes out like this, there's going to be a whole bunch of people hopping on board. But then it'll kind of trail off, and the true people that are really, really into it will stick around. That's actually a problem right now. There's market saturation for people that want to do real estate photography. And in large markets like Nashville, Houston, and other large cities, the price is dropping for this because there's so much competition. It used to be like in 2015, you could get like $2,000 for aerial photography, but now like $100, $200. I mean, don't be discouraged, but like I said, the herd will thin, and there will be the true believers left, like us, in the end.
The true
believers. And I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. Very much appreciate it. In fact, I've got some new stickers here available for you. For any $10 super chat right now, I will mail these to you. I've got the Heron Aerial Photography logo available in white or black. So if you want those, just go ahead and super chat and then email me to remind me, because steel trap. And I got a new batch of eyes. I am out currently of the teeny tiny Mavic eyes, but I do have chocolate and vanilla eyes for you, for your Phantom or your Phantom Obsidian, right there, to keep the birds away. It really does work. And
he really believes that too.
It's true. It does. Look at this guy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's
they're pretty good.
I think his name's Peter. I think he's from Ireland. Forgive me if I didn't properly label the image, and I can't remember his name. But
those fit on that drone. The three though, good. Man.
Yeah. Now you weren't here. You weren't here last week.
Correct.
So I replaced you, Dana, with about 50 other co-hosts, and we had a Skype fest.
Oh boy.
Would you want to call just a few people and see if that works, or should we just go ahead and blow it up with a razzmatazz? What do you think? Razzmatazz and Skype? Should we really push our luck?
You just can't be happy until you just crack everything.
Jeff Baker, thank you so much. Thank you. Been waiting for the Heron logo. Yeah, there you go. And Jeff Baker, he's the guy that drove me home from the hospital from Virginia.
Man. He gets a free logo.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, Jeff, just ask me, dude. All right, so let's call a couple people here. What do you think, Dana? I promised that I would. Let's see. Gosh, I don't know. If you sent me your Skype info, just go ahead and chat in there. I want to call somebody who's ready. So if you're in there, let's see. You know what? I bet you I know who's watching. A guy named Craig. Now, he's in the UK, and it's 2 a.m. over there. So hopefully, if he's not watching, then that means that I will wake him up, hopefully. Let's go ahead and wake him up.
Getting old Craig on the line.
Let's get Craig on the line. And I hit that, and then I do that.
Here it is, the middle of the night. Poor old boy's trying to get a little shut eye, and here you are going to ring him up.
I hope so. Let's see.
Where is he at?
I think he's in the UK.
In the UK?
Yeah.
Probably over getting ready for the old wedding.
Yeah, this isn't working. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that one isn't working.
I read today it's in like 2 days or something, so I'm sure that entire...
Okay, Bladawa. Let's try Bladawa.
Vadala.
Show just came to us. Correction halt. I don't know if this is going to work, but we need some cool music.
Oh, yeah, you need to...
I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I know, man.
I don't know what happened. I can't... It doesn't see... And I don't want to hang up on you. I don't know what's going on. Okay, never mind. Sorry. We'll do it next time. Yeah, sorry. All right, let's go ahead and do the viewer video of the week. I'm sorry. I tell you what. I was ready last time.
It's a wise choice.
I don't know why it's... Yeah, because what'll happen is, hey, look, you got the razzmatazz. What else you want?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Send your Skype information, your real name. Don't call me. Please, for the love of God, don't call. Somebody's trying to call me. Don't do that. That's going to make me mad. It's making me upset. Whoever that was, you're banned! Okay. No, it's for real. You can't do that. All right. So yeah, that was send me your real name and your Skype username. And now that the show has completely derailed, let's bring it back with the viewer video of the week.
I love this. It's always awesome.
Oh, this is a really good one. Have you heard of the Flying Scotsman train?
Maybe.
Okay, this is sent from Stephen Nunn, which is just a cool name. And he says, I finally captured the Flying Scotsman. Been trying to record this for 3 years now. And thanks to a tip-off on Facebook, when I was on holiday from work, I got the chance. It was really windy, and there were lots of other drones around. You'll see them in this video. You'll see a couple other Phantoms flying by trying to get this shot. The Flying Scotsman goes over the Ribblehead Viaduct and carries the Settle Carlisle Railway across Batty Moss in the valley of the River Ribble at Ribblehead in North Yorkshire, England. That was a mouthful, sir.
Batty Moss.
Yes. And this is from Stephen Nunn. Enjoy. It is our viewer video of the week. Almost looks like a toy train, doesn't it?
Yeah. Already loving this.
This is the kind of stuff that I want to see when I get my passport finally. Not only is it a cool train, but it's a cool bridge. Drone number 1.
Drone 1, yeah. Sheep or something down there. Drone number 2.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be fun to be on that train?
Yeah, you kidding. I rode a train in Korea running 200 miles an hour.
You did?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Thank you very much for sending that in. The Flying
awesome.
Scotsman from Stephen Nunn. Thanks everybody for being on the show today. Thanks Ken, the original Dobo. Check out his channel, link in the description. If you want to see more of Dana, there's some links to him. If you want to check out his Instagram, how many Instagram followers you got now there, Dana?
I don't know. There's some around 1,000, 1,100, something like that.
Okay,
Somewhere.
cool. And what is your Instagram if people want to follow you?
Dana, I believe it's Dana K. Williams, isn't it? Yeah, Instagram it. Is it? Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. All right. Well, just type in something like that and follow whoever comes up.
Dana K. Williams.
There you go.
Yes, check it out.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why didn't the narwhal invite the unicorn to his party?
Why?
He wanted to keep it real.
You see, because those are too imaginary, fake. Like inviting Bigfoot. Let's give her another shot. Alexa, tell me a better joke.
How many princesses does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Excuse me, but princesses don't change light bulbs.
Bye now. Good to end the show on a good high note there.
That's why I don't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do it.
A most sincere thank you to everyone that has watched this entire thing. You are true fans, true supporters. I cannot tell you how much it means to me to have this audience. It really means a lot because,
cool.
I mean, Dana, you know, everywhere we go, we're always thinking about the peeps, aren't we?
I mean, every time we go anywhere, man, we are wired and ready.
And we're gonna head up to that ARC exhibit at some point, aren't we?
Yes, up in, where is it, Indiana or Kentucky?
Kentucky, I believe. And it's like 6 hours away, but we'll do it because we care. So anyway.
Right.
And where are you going to be? Where are you heading out to, the rock star?
I am heading to tomorrow. I leave. We do the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night, and then go to Renfro Valley, Kentucky, and then to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin on
All right.
Sunday.
Wonderful.
And I'll be back home. And then it's my birthday.
That's right. Oh yeah. It's your birthday on the 22nd.
I needed echo. It's my birthday.
Oh wait, we'll get flagged by YouTube for that. I got a better one. Hold on. There we go. There's a nice generic one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dana. How old are you?
I will be 5 in the 7.
Woo! That's old, man.
Can you believe that?
Man. You're getting up there, buddy.
Buddy.
Woo!
And I still got hair.
By the way, your birthday present arrived today.
Really?
Yeah. I can't tell you what it is, but you'll like it.
Oh, no.
All right, that's enough of that crap. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being our pals. Until next time,
and bye.
And now here's our smooth exit because I still haven't figured out a smooth way of doing it. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit that there and then just leave you with the razzmatazz, which is pretty, but it's taking up some bandwidth. So goodbye to that. And then I'll put that back up there and then I'll hit this thing there. And then I'll give you that. And then I guess we'll say bye-bye again. Bye-bye. Oh, and I will go back and I will check to see who the winner is of the GOOL-RC drone. Once again, the first person to chat who the news guy pictured on Jeff's other computer was from tonight. Bye-bye. Bye, Dana.
Bye.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer can process meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer can process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
Yummy.
Laurel.
Laurel.
That's enough.
Laurel.
Laurel.
That's enough. That's
Laurel.
Yeah.
So, that's all.
Laurel.
Okay, bye.